Hey, beautiful soul. Today we're talking about the C word. Yes, courage. We often think that courage is loud and a heroic act, like Supergirl. But the waiting rooms in life, the in between, is where courage is usually much quieter. And it's the decision to keep going when your heart is racing. So, friends, that's the conversation today. So stay tuned. Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to Unblock Your Blessings. I'm Vicki, your travel size emotions coach, helping you navigate the roller coaster ride of emotions, revelations, and all that comes with adulting. Get comfy because we're about to dive into the nitty gritty of unblocking all that emotional weight and letting the sun shine right back into your life. Remember to like, share, follow, and subscribe, and of course, leave an honest review at the end of this episode. It's free, it means the world to me, and it helps this podcast reach more ears. Now, it's time to unblock your blessings. So, friends, I want to start today by asking you two specific questions. And these questions might make you feel a little uncomfortable. I'm just warning you. But guess what? We got to get uncomfortable to expand. So, first, which of your fears is holding you back in this exact moment? For the people in the back, which of your fears is holding you back in this exact moment? And then, second, what life experience taught you to fear making mistakes or judgment of others? Yeah. Again, what life experience taught you to fear making mistakes or the judgment of others? So, we're going to break this down today in this short episode. Fear isn't usually a giant monster under your bed. It's the specific whispers. It is the fear of looking completely dumb, the fear of failing publicly, the fear of being too much, the fear of standing out. Friends, you don't name the fear if you do not name the fear. You can't unblock the blessings behind it. And friends, I'm telling you right now, there are so many blessings behind it. So let me share a story real fast. When I sat down to record the first episode back after a year of being away, my hands were actually freaking shaking. My stomach was in knots. I kept staring at the upload button like it was a freaking, like, what is it called? The gavel judges use, like the final verdict. My brain was flooded with all the freaking what ifs. The what if they judge me for leaving? The what if they think I'm inconsistent? What if they don't like the newer version of me, the more raw version of me? I was effing terrified that the people would see me in a way that would put the scarlet letter of failure on me rather than the victory of me healing this past year. Friends, I had to realize that my fear of judgment was really just an old identity trying to protect me from being seen in my most vulnerable state. I don't feel courageous when I hit publish. I actually felt stuck. But that's the secret. Courage feels like nausea right before it feels like freedom. We've all had that pit in our stomach, that nervous energy right before we do that next best thing. I'm telling you this because I want you to know that the woman you see as courageous is often just a woman who decided that her message was worth the risk of being misunderstood. Friends, let me educate you real fast. This was a concept I heard a while ago, but it's been on my mind lately and it fits perfectly into this episode. Let me educate you on fear real fast because we aren't born fearing mistakes. We weren't born out of your mother's womb taught to fear life. Like it doesn't come out, you don't come out of the womb fearing life. You are taught after birth to fear them. Think back, was it a teacher who embarrassed you? Was it a parent who only praised perfection? A fail or a quote unquote fail in a previous business that left a scar? When you find the root, You realize the fear belongs to the younger version of yourself and not the powerful, badass human you are today. Fear keeps so many of us stuck, and it's time to put that belief aside. So let's talk about courage as a muscle. Maybe you can look at a mistake as your data. What if mistakes weren't failures, but just data points? Is your mind blown? If you remove the judgment of others from your equation, what would you do today? Beautiful soul, courage is about doing the thing while the fear is still sitting in the passenger seat. Again, for the people in the back, courage is about doing the thing. Freaking do the thing, even though fear might be in the passenger seat. I want you to sit down and reflect on this. That's my invitation for you. I want you to sit down with those two questions. Maybe write them down. Say them out loud. I want you to do the work that I know you freaking can so you can squash this limiting belief and step into courage. Yes, friends, you might have that pit in your stomach. You might have those flutters of your heartbeat when you're about to do something wonderful. It's okay to feel that way and do it anyway. Remember, our mistakes are just data points. When you take the feeling out of it and know it's just data, like it can move you. So friends, I invite you to just ponder on this. Think about it. And then join our Facebook group. Truly, I'm posting these questions there today, and I want us to be brave enough to answer them together. I love you so damn much. I can't wait for you to do the work, and I can't wait to see, after weeks, months, and years of doing the work necessary in between our ears, what life gets to look like for you. I'll see you in the next one, friends. Hey there, amazing human. Before you go, I want to know if you want to be a guest on Unblock Your Blessings. Do you feel called to share your story with others? If so, grab the link below this episode to submit your request to be a guest on my show. The world needs to hear your story, your voice, and your wisdom. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Unblock Your Blessings. If you found this episode helpful, enjoyable, or just freaking awesome, please share this episode with your loved ones on social media with the hashtag Unblock Your Blessings. Your honest review matters to me, so please take a minute or two to write your review. I'll see you in the next one, friends.